today, huh?
Woo! 25 miles uphill both ways.
Crazy people you meet on the trail.
Yeah, more nuts.
The WD-40, man, he's crazy.
You see that crazy father and son team who danced naked on Katahdin?
Yeah, weren't they with the weatherman, Dave Reeve?
Dave Reeve? You know Dave Reeve?
I did not say I knew him. I said he touched me on the shoulder.
Our biker on the trail.
Goes about 780 pounds with elephant-sized ankles.
Dave Reeve never made a huge mistake.
Absolutely.
Reeve cut the forearms off of a grizzly to uphold his Second Amendment rights.
He did the gallon challenge with mercury.
No! He can tell the temperature for the next 3 miles!
Each individual fingernail is shaped like a trident.
His toenails are battle axes.
Interesting.
To Dave Reeve!
Reeve founded the Red Cross so that he would have a constant supply of human blood for him and Vinnie McCrank. Joyride, tractors late at night.
Preposterous.
There's actually a book about Reeve. I believe it's called Private.
I don't think the first half of that. The sequel's never as good as the original.
Reeve likes to go mountain tipping for fun.
It's called for flag burning. Dave Reeve! Dave Reeve! MC Fireball was named after Reeve's first term in Nam. Reeve shot the sheriff and the deputy and the Jamaican bobsled dog.
He moved the lake to the lodge to make sure the CITs would never be late for instructional.
I saw that. I saw it.
Dave Reeve could swallow a Rubik's Cube and it would be solved by the time he passed it.
Reeve went hunting one day and shot the maximum the game laws would allow. 2 game wardens, 7 hunters, and a cow.
It's really touching thought. Anyway, here's a Reeve story. Reeve visited one year and actually remembered who I was. Unfortunately, the sight of him made me forget who I was. I now keep tattoos on my arms to remember who I am. You know Reeve is part of the Delaware River Hall of Fame? You don't say. Everyone else in it is dead. He's dead.
Dave took all of Candy's warm fuzzies and gave her cold pricklies, which he then distributed to the entire staff.
When he was low on cash, he spent an entire year living in a trash can harassing the residents of Sesame Street. Never a beautiful day in his neighborhood.
Reeve painted the target on TK's house so he could play darts with Josh O. Josh O's head hurt for days.
John Williams stole the beat from the Imperial March by listening to Reeve's irregular heart rhythm.
Dum 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 dum. Reeve has attended all of the colleges in the law and holds doctorates from half of them. And hostages from the other half. Reeve knows how many licks it takes to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop. 3! That's because his tongue has teeth.
Many people know the story about David and Goliath. What most people don't know is that David's last name was Reeve.
The original book series was Where's Reeve? But nobody could find him, so they went to Waldo instead. Reeve could be Drew Hano in Gaga.
Dave would hunt dolphins in Portuguese man-o-wars by swimming underwater and imitating Greg Muller's laugh.
JFK one time found out Dave Reeve's social security number and Dave Reeve had him assassinated.
When he goes to sporting events, he pees in the ticket office and poops in the club boxes. I one saw him drown a fish. That Dave Reeve is a bad mother. Shut your mouth! And we can dig it. Reeve!
Named after Reeve.
Reeve wrote the Kama Sutra. I hear he slayed the club monster with one piece of stool.
This big statue was erected in honor of Reeve's dog, Colt.
To Dave Reeve! Dave Reeve always played defense.
Where do the pictures go? Reeve taught Rich craft humility. Rich didn't get it. There's a scar on his left butt cheek from when Reeve spanked him for swimming without a buddy. You don't do that. but I've got one for you. His urine has a half-life of 2 centuries.
Look at that styrofoam cup.
He put the basketball hoops in the hockey court to punish Josh O for missing a goalie clinic.
He always brought one backboard.
Always. His dog Cole is on the coin for the state of Alaska. Reeve is on the coin for the state of mind.
Reeve never used J-strokes.
And he hated irony!
Perhaps we're down the line.
Statue of Liberty is a life-size sculpture of Reeve's mother.
There was a time that Reeve couldn't dunk. The next day he was born.
Reeve actually listened to the jokes they were making in the skit and not just the water splashing.
No one does that.
Reeve performed a T-Rescue on the blue minivan during the LIT movie trip.
Reeve is the R in rated R.
He brutally hated Greg and Adam's cooking. And all the molars.
So do I.
More so Ellen.
He showed Lady Gaga his poker face.
Poker? You hardly even knew her. He could duplicate and imitate the Van Leeuw die.
No!
Why?
Reeve read Choose Your Own Adventure books cover to cover.
I want to sink in. Dave was actually fed during work week.
No!
That's his job description.
He's somewhat garrulous in the company of thieves.
The hair gel he uses is a combination of ipecac and napalm, and it is combed with the tail of a dragon from days of lost yore.
It's a great weave.
He can bench press the Supreme Court.
The whole Supreme Court!
Even the new one.
Cleaning jerk Claire Thomas.
Reeve frequently stayed up after 11:30.
And he was never at half-mast.
They always do who's on first.
Dave Reeve ran the Iditarod, and he was the sled. The dogs were attached to his nipple rings, and he never once complained.
He won the gold medal in the Beijing Olympics for rhythmic gymnastics, like his hero Mary Lou Retton.
To Mary Lou!
Mary Lou!
Goodbye, Hart.
The first rule of Dave Reeve is you never talk about Dave Reeve.
The second rule of Dave Reeve is you never talk about Dave Reeve.
Anyway, here's the story about Reeve.
Gentlemen, I'm Dave Reeve, and that's enough